In today's video, we are making this delicious fried fish tomato stew. If you don't like too much stress when it comes to cooking, or you have to or like to multitask, this recipe is certainly for you, so stay tuned. So I have here some fresh tomatoes, beetroot, onions, ginger, garlic, and some pepper. I'm going to leave this in the oven to roast. So for my oven, I gave it 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes while I went ahead to season my fresh fish. So here I'm going to be adding just some powdered pepper, fish seasoning, salt, and local mixed spices. That is all. I'm not going to be blending anything or any spices to add to this. And then I'll make sure each fish is coated very well with these ingredients. After that, I'm going to cover this and leave in the fridge for about 30 minutes to marinate. After that time, the vegetables I also put in the oven will be ready, and then I can start with my stew. If this is your first time coming across my video, hello there, my name is Yasmi and you're so welcome to my kitchen. Please consider subscribing and joining this amazing blooming family. So after 30 minutes, my vegetables are ready. I'm going to leave it to cool down while I fry my fish in hot oil. If you've watched the video till this end, I am so thankful. Please consider giving me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and also share once you're done watching. And I'm also on all other social media platforms. Please follow me there as well. All those links are in my description box, so please do check it out. So once my fish is all done and looking nice, I'm going to take it out of the oil and then set it aside. And in the same pan, I'm going to make or prepare my stew. I'll take out some of the oil from the frying pan and then start my stew by frying some chopped onions. So like I mentioned earlier, this is a stew that you can make when you have to multitask because this particular day the boys were back from school. I was trying to bake some bread for them for the next day. It was just chaotic. So I was thankful that I put this together as quickly as I did. Also, if you look through my recipes, you realize that though I love to cook, I do not like to waste too much time in the kitchen. Okay, so that's how come I put together these very quick or easy recipes. So as you can see, my tomato paste has gone in. I'm going to fry this for about 5 to 7 minutes. And in the meantime, I've blended the vegetables that I roasted in the oven and set it aside. It will go in pretty soon after my tomato paste is all done. So I forgot to add for this stew, you don't have to add the beetroot, okay? But I realized that I had one that was, I don't know, being withered away. So I was like, no, let's just add the beetroot to this and then make this stew. But of course, you can omit it. But hey, if you know me, you know that I'm a big fan of beetroot. So I added to things like a lot of things I can add it to, okay. At this point, my stew had been cooking for about 15 minutes. I'm going in with my spices. So I added some curry powder, nutmeg, and a bit of salt. And then I'll give it a stir and then cover and allow it to continue cooking for about 15 more minutes while I keep stirring. So, like the normal stew, okay, you realize the oil is on top, you know you're in business, okay. So now I'll give it another stir and then add my fried fish. So the fish is already cooked as you can tell. So this when it goes in, give it about 5 minutes so that all the flavors will marry, all the ingredients will merge together beautifully. And then your stew is done. We enjoyed this fish stew with boiled yam. Try the recipe and let me know what you would pair it with. And until I see you again, don't forget to keep blooming.